Mary Santora is here, too.
Hi.
Putting on the finishing touches here. She's sitting in for Erica, who is returning tomorrow. We got to figure out when we're going to do that spray tan.
Yeah, because she's got a wedding this weekend, so we can't do it this weekend.
No wedding this weekend.
So maybe, we'll figure it out.
All right.
It's got to be when it's going to be embarrassing for her.
Right.
It'd be pretty embarrassing at a wedding.
Well, yeah, but
the family wedding.
we want,
okay.
we want the listeners to enjoy it.
Yeah.
It was supposed to happen last week, but I was out.
This whole eye thing.
Yeah.
Postponed it.
You blew it.
Yeah.
It's on you, dude.
Everybody
It's
around here
really
would,
on the Cleveland Clinic. I mean, they're the ones that wouldn't let me leave.
No leeches.
if everybody around here would stay healthy, we could do this friggin' spray tan.
From the polar blast.
From January.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, someone commented on one of the videos like, they should do these earlier. We're like, yeah, we know.
We normally do. Right. When Erica's gone for 15 weeks, it kind of set us back a bit. Mary _Santora on Twitter and Mary Santora Comedy on Instagram.
She now has 5,000.
Oh, boy.
Yay, thanks, guys.
Now you can sweep up.
No, swipe is
up.
10,000. I said I'm halfway there.
Oh, halfway.
Yeah.
Oh.
Every follow counts.
All right, fine. In the next 20 minutes,
5,000.
5,000 followers for Mary. You and Bill are doing that Pressure Fest this weekend in
This
Lakewood.
Saturday at the Foundry.
Before Erica's husband's band, before
Yes,
Ian's band.
Correct.
And then-
Tonight, I'll be at Brothers Lounge.
Tonight, Brothers Lounge.
Yes.
Right
that's
where Cleveland and Lakewood kiss.
Right there
right at
on
Detroit.
117th and Detroit.
Right.
That's
I like
doors
to
at
say
8.
where Cleveland and Lakewood dock.
Doc.
You know what? Like a fifth grader, I laughed every time we were on the Corona cruise on Saturday. Any of the signs said no docking, I'd go tee. Yeah.
Yeah, so
I was
that and
laughing
then
like pound cake.
and then the big one is the Accidental Comedy Fest, which is coming up Labor Day weekend at Hilarity. So we'll be there the whole weekend, Wednesday through Sunday.
A lot of people on that.
A lot of people. Doug Benson. Oh, I was like, I thought he was actually laughing. Doug Benson and Doug Loves Movies is a big one. Stop.
There you go. Jermaine Fowler, I like him a lot.
Jermaine Fowler,
Yep.
Clayton English, who just won Last Comic Standing.
Okay.
And then some also, Jim Twos is coming back. Ryan
Great.
Dalton's coming back. Wanda Mayfield will be headlining one.
Beautiful.
So some local talent, national talent. It's going to be amazing.
I do
And
love
right.
me some Wanda.
Isn't she
She's
great?
hilarious.
Yes. And Bill Squires headlining a stage one of the nights.
On a Wednesday. Congratulations,
Oh,
Bill.
shut up.
I already do Wednesday shows all the goddamn time. I'm mad at Ramon over
Why
that.
didn't you get a better spot?
I asked, and Ramon said, because I don't know.
Tell me. Be honest.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I said
He's over in Edinburgh. He's not going to hear you
me
talking
doing a
about this.
Wednesday in Hilarities is something I already do all the time.
Right.
So that
Maybe he
doesn't-
thought you'd be most
that's-
comfortable.
No, I would rather do a weekend show for once in my goddamn
But we're also
life.
bringing in people from all over the country,
Yes,
too.
but I do a ton to promote this stupid event, and I would like a
Stupid
little...
event.
Yes,
Thanks,
stupid
Bill.
event.
This
One
stupid
step
event.
forward
Well, thank
and
you. I
2 steps
appreciate
back.
that.
There you go.
Hey,
That
I
means
mean,
a lot.
I like this event a lot, and I'm there
I
a lot,
understand.
and I've given a lot of time to it, and I just feel like me getting a spot on a Wednesday...
Do you think it's
And
a
that's
diss?
the only spot I got.
You think
I
it's a
mean,
diss?
No, I don't think it's a diss. I think it's an afterthought.
Okay.
And that makes me feel like...
You'd like to be more of a priority.
Yeah.
But you got to understand too. At the same point, we're all doing that. Like I'm hosting,
I
I'm
understand.
hosting one side stage show
I
and like the
understand.
open mic,
Everyone's
and I'm
gotta
producing
make their
it.
sacrifices.
You know, so I mean, as someone who's putting the show on, we have to, take care of.
Right, but then, and here's the only problem is, Ramon wants me to promote it like I'm a bigger deal of
Right.
it. But I have a million shows that I got to promote.
I understand.
So it's just, it's...
He wants to avail. You think that you should have a bigger spot because of your
No,
promotional abilities here on this
I
show?
don't need to headline a show. I'd rather have a spot on one of the weekend shows just because I do Wednesday shows all the time.
Gotcha.
And people will always say, why don't you do more shows on
When
the
can
weekend?
I catch you on a Friday? When
Yeah,
can,
Friday and
mhm.
Saturday.
I see.
And I mean, it's not like I've been at Hilarities a ton of times this year either.
You'd
I
rather
haven't-
middle on a Saturday than headline a Wednesday.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, wouldn't we all?
Right.
What can I tell you?
And
I'm not on it at all.
No, you're not invited.
Which one of us? Yeah.
And this is all stuff that I've talked to Ramon about.
Right.
Like he's aware.
You
And
want
I
some real
understand
accidental
it.
comedy? Put me
Yeah.
up. Hey.
I just,
Ew.
it's one of those things where give me a weekend spot. That's all I wanted. It was a weekend spot.
Right. I understand.
And he looked you in your face and said no.
Well, you didn't look me in my face.
He emailed you
We
in
were
your
texting,
face.
yeah.
He emailed you. He texted you in your face.
I've texted people in their Facebook. I've texted at people before. I'm like, yeah, I'll text at you. You're gonna listen to what I have to say. or you're at least going to read it.
You are going to read my words
You're
that I
gonna read
have
my
so
words.
expertly crafted.
with exclamation
Did
points
me
and
calling it a
emojis.
dumb
That's
festival
right.
hurt your feelings?
It hurt my feelings a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
'Cause
No,
it's-
you didn't even call it a dumb festival. You said it was a stupid event, which is very
Alright.
different.
He called it a stupid event. I was
well,
right here.
yeah.
Witness.
It didn't hurt my feelings. I understand I understand the way that you feel, and I get it. But
Mm-hmm.
it's also frustrations that we deal with, scheduling people that we are paying to come in out of town and having here
That'd
that
also
are
be nice.
huge national draws
I know.
and things like that.
But
and
then when I keep getting asked to promote all these things and I don't get any, I don't know. I don't.
You feel
I-
like you're being used for your
Yeah.
promotional opportunity.
right? Because it's not like when my album came out. It's not like everybody in Cleveland and Ramon was like, "Hey, go buy Bill's album." Nobody did that stuff for me. So I feel like there's no quid pro quo.
I
feel like
understand.
that. So I feel like I get taken advantage of because I am nice.
You're very nice, and
Mm-hmm.
that's never something that I would ever want you to feel is taken advantage of, and I apologize for that.
Yeah.
If that and so I guess in those feelings, and you are right to say stupid event if you feel
Yeah.
taken advantage of, and I
Why are you apologizing?
don't know because I'm a part of the group and I feel bad.
Well, don't
And-
apologize. I heard him say your mama.
Say
Yeah,
mama.
mama.
Well, I don't want you to feel taken advantage of, and it's not like we're
I
only
just-
putting
I-
you on the fest so that you can talk about it. That's not even it at all.
Right, but I don't even like it's not even just that. It's like I do a lot of things for a lot of comedians.
I had
and
no idea
don't
there were
get-
such mixed feelings about this.
And I just feel like there's not a lot of people that are going like, "Hey, go check out Bill's stuff." Like my album, it does all right, but I feel like nobody like really promoted it for me.
he got a
Right.
perm.
Go and pull a Kanye.
You got a perm.
He did.
How do I pull a Kanye?
Yeah, wait till someone's up on stage in the middle of their act, and then you just walk up on stage.
I'm gonna let you finish, bro. But let me do it.
But let me
I'm
do
gonna
this
get my
10 real
weekend
quick.
slot.
Right.
And I don't have the opportunity, and we've talked about this. I don't get to go out of town all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I love doing stand-up comedy, but my priority is the radio show.
George
Right.
Bush doesn't
So-
care about black people.
I feel, even within this building, Bill needs a little bit more respect around his life.
I don't disagree with you on that at all. And it's just one of those things coming from a producing standpoint where it's like, all right, so we have all these people. How do we spread the time and how do we spread it thin? Like,
Well,
as
I'm-
someone who's putting in a good amount of the work too, only doing 2 sets. I'm not getting paid to do it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right, and I understand your sacrifice too,
Doing
and
it
like
for
everything
free?
you're doing in it.
well, it goes back into the, into the accidental and doing things like
Into the
that.
kitty?
So-
Into the fun,
Into the
yeah.
kitty, sure, yeah.
It goes back into the kitty.
But
All right.
But yeah, I mean, I get it. I get the frustration, but I also don't want you to think it's something that's done intentionally. That we're
No,
like,
but I
screw
mean, like
Bill,
when
you know what
I
mean? Like,
asked Ramon, I'm like, hey, I'd rather be on a weekend show. I'd rather do one weekend show than a headlining Wednesday show because I already that's not a priority. That's not a prime time for me to do stand up.
Right.
I already do that all the time.
Right.
I already have to, try and get people to come out tomorrow on a
Right.
Wednesday for
Right,
people
right.
to see me.
Now it's 11 o'clock at night over there. Can we get Ramon on the phone? Hash this out?
you can try.
He's probably on stage doing a show.
He might be.
11 o'clock where?
In Edinburgh.
He's in Edinburgh.
Scotland.
Yeah.
He's in Scotland, among my people.
Hey, we got to do a new YouTube thing.
No, no,
Yeah,
no, no,
just
no.
do it.
No.
Just do it. Just say subscribe and share.